What episode are we on? 6? I think, yeah, six sounds about right. Anyways, I don't know how they got found out, but apparently the guys got found out. I'm thinking it's Kira because they're the ones that called Hikari, but who caused them to get found out? I don't know. My bet is Panda, though I will say Fushiguro could mess up here and there. As much as we like to think that he would be able to blend in with this whole like shadow thing, I don't know. I don't know the extent of Kira's powers. I'm just calling them Kira because there's no way I could pronounce that full name. So without further ado, let's get straight on to it. Make sure the original content as always. All right, and let's get going in 3, 2, 1.
Man, it's freezing in here. I mean, how long are they gonna go at it today? What should I eat when I get home?
It's a shadow, so maybe Fushiguro. Oh, yep. Crazy.
If we're gonna make it fight, heavier is the best choice. Well, then go find it and call back later.
How is he able to do this? This is not a part of his like description.
Hey, look at this!
He's the ultimate stealth guy.
He eats fish sausage?
Wait a minute, that thing was in the tournament, wasn't it? Hey, Doofus, pandas don't eat meat, they eat bamboo. Well, this panda eats fish sausage. Yo!
You sure about this? It's a risky plan.
It is quite risky.
Cause you trouble later on.
We just need to secure the area by the door.
Oh. Hide, blend in. John Cena.
Oh no, it's Kira!
It's Panda, and that spiky-haired kid?
You saw him on
If
camera.
Panda helped
Yep.
him sneak in here, that means he's with Jujutsu High? Kin is in danger.
Look, boss, I need to tell you something.
And here comes these sliding doors. Okay. Going jazz. Is it like a reverse? Like reversal? No, wait, no. Push the back.
My demon dog was thrown back.
Panda and the other two are marked.
Marked?
Wait, Kira! We're not your enemies!
Have you ever seen those like abilities like where the assassins mark a person and they get like extra damage?
Pointed in you, Panda.
Fushiguro!
It's more than just being able to approach them. I can't separate from demon dog either. Listen! Save it, kid! My passion has gone cold!
I don't know why, but I feel like the conversations that Yuji and Hikari would have would just be off the walls. Like they're just so, they could be so extreme. Anybody else want more Maki? Who knows? Maybe during all of this, she's doing the whole like finding all the rest of the Zenins and taking them out. Cog. Like a cog in the machine.
Kirara! You know what Tokyo's like right now, don't you?
Appeal.
The barriers that sprung up in each region are related as well. It was an unprecedented attack of Jujutsu terrorism.
Well, you're the ones who excluded us in the first place. You reap what you sow.
Was that their fault?
What happened between you and the higher-ups?
They fought with the conservatives. They have set ideas of what and what not Jujutsu should be. Kugisaki's technique is a good example. That's the kind of classic Jujutsu the conservatives prefer. Not stuff like the cursed videos that were popular a while back.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Technique is a perfect
Kinda like real
example
life.
of that. That's why those stupid higher-ups lost. Why don't you have Satoru Gojo save your asses for you like always?
Ooh,
If
you guys
have
don't
him,
know.
Why do you need us so badly, huh?
Oh, you gotta tell them the truth.
Satoru Gojo has been sealed away.
What?
No.
Do you not believe?
They don't believe us.
Oh my gosh.
I can understand that.
I mean, that's true.
Rabbit escape!
Bunny rabbits?
If I can just convince them, negotiations with the Kari will go more smoothly.
How's this negotiation?
Hey, Crux. Crux?
You can't.
Technique marks cursed energy, so it treats sorcerers and their Shikigami as the exact same thing.
Oh, okay.
At this rate, the bunnies will be drawn to him like that doggy was.
Oh, he's gone. Oh, wait, no, never mind. Haha.
Panda, what happened? Tell me about Rabbit Escape.
They were almost as cute as I am.
I don't mean how they looked. What were they able to approach and not approach?
Panda's giving me Koro Sensei vibes.
Panda, do you have anything written on your body?
Imai?
I-M-A-I.
I should have one too.
M-I.
There,
It says I.
just like on the rabbit.
Goodness gracious, sir. What's your diet plan?
Wait a minute. I've got it! This technique is based on a constellation!
Anyone looking at the sky could figure it out.
I mean, I wouldn't have.
The Southern Cross.
Oh, okay.
Shit! We both let it show on our faces. He gave me a look like, seriously? He just guessed my technique was based on the Southern Cross, but he wasn't sure about
shoot,
it.
how?
And I gave him that same stupid look. I confirmed it for him. I have to stop him here.
Back in a stalemate again.
Okay, so with the information that you have now, what are you gonna do?
Southern Cross. Tsumiki taught me that.
Of course.
I don't really know about the other ones.
Fushiguro!
Looks like I can still get close to Panda. Do you happen to know if the Southern Cross has 4 stars in it?
So there's Panda, Fushiguro, the door, and then Kirara, right?
Kirara's technique must apply one of the stars in the Southern Cross to each of us.
Yeah.
I thought it might use
Yeah,
that to
okay.
force us to maintain a certain distance.
This is what I'm guessing.
Kirara can approach the door, and you and I can approach each other.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe Kirara and the door's stars are repelling ours.
Yeah.
No, that doesn't sound right.
Okay, no.
You're right. And if they hug the inside of the door,
Kira,
we'd be
you're
stuck.
you're letting them figure it out.
Maybe it's more like a stamp rally, where you have to follow a set route and approach each one in order.
But what if the sorcerer isn't counted as one of the stars in the
What is Kirara
constellation?
doing
That can't
at
be
this
the
time?
case.
So forget 4 stars, there's at least 5 or more.
Right.
If they figured it out, then I have to attack!
I'm okay, don't worry about me. Just go!
They probably have to touch the target to plant a star on them. No, that can't be right. They only touched Demon Dog, meaning Kirara isn't tagging objects. They're
Cursed
tagging
energy.
Cursed energy.
Yes.
Then traces of the other star should be. There.
A cinder block? Not cinder block, but you know what I'm talking about.
Once I touch that, I can approach Kirara.
Yo, this curse ability is so crazy.
For one star to approach another, it must follow a predetermined order. Things marked with the same star are attracted to each other.
I can't believe you actually figured out my technique.
I can't believe it either. That's crazy. It's gonna bring him down. Nice. Technically, he touched it.
Well, I can just lift the Ginon star placed on my own cursed energy and mark things with the same Aquux star that I put on you.
Yeah, okay.
What?
Heck yeah.
He never dismissed his doggy Shikigami.
So now that he touched them, so now the door's next.
Then he put a wall between himself and the Shikigami.
So it doesn't
the
fly.
Shikigami would be drawn into the wall.
Did you just switch
Please,
with
Kirara,
your Shikigami?
just hear us out.
And was he always able to do that? Did I miss something? Or did I forget something? This show always makes me think that I'm going crazy. Gosh dang it.
Did you really do that? Set me up with my own technique? There's
Yeah.
no way you could have known if you or the doggy would get pulled toward the other.
The one with the greater cursed energy pulls the other towards it.
It's like a battery or the magnet with a greater magnetic charge pulls the other.
You're really just a first year? You weren't cute at all, you know.
What? But his spiky hair.
Please, please hear us out.
All right, fine.
Is that Yuji?
Itadori?
Fushiguro, stay out of this.
And they're just like, let me get out of the way. He just took that?
He's not even trying to dodge my punches. You crazy or what?
Yeah, a little bit.
This is me looking Akari in the eyes. Until he accepts me.
How's this? I'll listen to what you have to say for as long as you remain standing.
Just hear them out, okay?
I just said I would, didn't I?
Well, on a condition.
Why me?
This is the first time we've met, right?
Say Yuta.
So
Say
why
Yuta.
did you come to me?
All my friends told me you were strong.
When one sorcerer asks another for help, it's an understood agreement that they're asking him to risk his life. You better show me that you have a passion worth risking my life for. What the hell? Old man Yaga should be weeding out losers like you.
Ooh, Yaga is kind of dead.
I'm nothing but a cog.
There it is.
Sorcerer's machine.
He is taking everything. Trying to figure out what exactly he's trying to do, because he's definitely not appealing to Hikari's love or passion. Not giving up.
3 unguarded blows.
I'm nothing but a cog. But cogs have a function, you know. Because I need you to achieve that.
Junction, what's
Then I'll
your
play along until you
function?
agree to it.
He's got at least respect that he's crazy enough to take these
Hikari.
budgies.
What's your function?
So this is what a cog's passion looks like.
Kin, baby. I can tell you're all heated up.
It's true. The fever never lies.
Fever never lies. Dang.
Get down here, you three. Let's cut a deal.
Nice.
Ow!
That was a light one. That was more of like a play.
Ding dong, ding dong, ding dong, ding dong, ding dong.
Oh, is that the Shikigami?
Please be advised, effective immediately, a player has added a new rule to the calling game.
Already?
Not a single one of these guys was strong enough. It really was so much better 400
Oh my
years
gosh,
ago.
oh my gosh, that voice actor.
Where are you, Sukuna?
Would you like to consume 100 points by adding a rule to the calling game?
All right, the rules.
This man already
Their
has
names
200 points?
And their points telling me their strength. Kogane, add a rule. Reveal that information for every player.
Dang, you're straight Gokuing this. It's like, I want to face the biggest and strongest of them all, which is Sukuna. So actually, that makes me think. So obviously, can I get a picture of this dude? Play Hajime Kashimo. So, okay, so this person has to be a vessel, right? So a vessel that's been taken over by an spirit or a curse, whatever, an old person, way back when to the past or the point where Sukuna, I'm guessing. I mean, to be fair, anyone after Sukuna knows about Sukuna, so they can be either a person that was in the era of Sukuna or they somewhere after. And they have a score. Actually, it would be more believable if they were in the era of Sukuna, because it seems as though they have a vendetta. They have like a score they have to settle with Sukuna. With that being said, 200 points before the deadline is crazy work. Like, they're in here just to kill. They're not doing the bare minimum, right? They're killing just to kill. They're not doing it to make a rule or anything, because when the Shikigami said, oh, you know, you can spend 100 points to do a rule, they were like, oh yeah, I totally forgot about that. So obviously that wasn't their main goal. The biggest question that comes to my mind is, okay, you'll know all the information about every player, including what colony they're in, but can you switch colonies? I thought you had to join a certain colony and then you stay there, but there's been no rule that states that. I don't remember what all the rules are, but I do remember that the one rule was, okay, if you you have to join a certain colony. And then my theory was, okay, it could be like Fortnite, of where if you try to leave the colony, you end up dying. But maybe there's another way. Maybe you could go to a different colony, which would, I think, make sense, because how else are we going to see Yuta? But I don't know. It's crazy work. I think they still got 9 days until the deadline. This person's going to be a menace. Then again, I thought Noya was going to be a menace, and they were not. Technically, they were, depending on the person they fought, but still, I do want to kind of see the weapon. So there's a pole. Interesting. All right, so Kirua's power. You know there's certain things in life in which you know it works, but if someone comes to you and says, oh, how does this work? Your answer is, I don't know, it just does. I've seen it work, so it works. I don't know the intricacies of it, but I know, hey, if you do this, this happens. That's how I feel about their power, in which, in my mind, when I see it play out on screen, it makes sort of sense. But if you're trying to have me explain the power, no. I get it. I slightly get it, or at least I get it enough to where I'm able to understand how it works inside the show, but explaining it out the window. It's a very specific power. Like, it's crazy how specific and how intricate this power is. So much so, like, I want to question the creator of Jujutsu Kaisen and be like, okay, how did you figure this power out? And the fact that the power is so versatile. So, if I understand this correctly, they put a lot of curse energy into this coin, so much so that this has more curse energy than they do, so that they are now pulled towards the coin, because whatever has the most curse energy is the thing that's pulling the others. So they could just move around super quickly by doing so. And who knows what the extent of their powers are. It's crazy. And the fact that Fushiguro and Panda Slightly figured this out in less than 5 minutes, I had to give him props. He's super smart. And part of me doesn't even fault Kira for letting them talk it out. Because if I was Kira and I knew my power, there's no way I would think other people would figure it out. So who knows? Maybe I would actually try to let them figure it out. I knew they wouldn't figure it out, but I'll let them. Maybe Kira was thinking that same thing. Though, to be fair, prior to this talking, Kira was like, oh, I can't give them the chance to figure out my power, so I gotta take them out right here and now. And then 5 minutes of them just not doing anything but talking. So, whatever. And then I'm trying to think of the whole, like, battle with the higher-ups. This is what I believe happened. I guess I'll have to, like, think of it again once I go and edit and if I read any of your guys' comments. But what I believe is happening is, because of the advancements of technology and stuff, there becomes a newer way of using your curse energy and curse power. But just like in real life, with like real Congress and the government, you have people who don't really know technology making rules for technology and deeming some things appropriate, some things are not appropriate. And I think the same thing was happening here, in which the old brass, I guess we could say, is stuck on the old ways, and all these new advancements, no matter what, they deem them unacceptable because they don't know that much about it. So you have people like Hikari and Kirira who are like on the cutting edge. They're like Gen Z, saying, hey, I want to do this way. I would be able to do this with technology and stuff like that. Whereas the old brass are like, no, can't do it because we don't know how to deal with it. I think that's where the collision or that collide happened. I could be wrong, but that's how I think of it right now. And the fact that they don't even know, because they've been expelled for so long, they don't even know what happened in the Shibuya incident, which is crazy to believe because there's so much stuff that they got to catch up on. Everything that happened in the Shibuya incident, who's inside Yuji, what happened to Principal Yaga, what happened to Gojo. There's layers. And Yuji, I mean, it worked. So there's no way I should question him, but I feel like this isn't like the easiest plan. I do, however, think Yuji isn't the persuasive type of talker. He's usually the guy that talks by his movements, right? He lets his actions talk for him. So the fact that he kept on taking those punches, kept on getting back up, showed his drive and his willingness to make a point. And I think that's what helped get Hikari on his side. And also the fact that Kira called it out, saying like, hey, stop trying to put on this persona. I can see that you're heated up. With that being said, what kind of conversation they're going to have? I feel like as soon as they express that Gojo is sealed, they know the extent of what's going on. I feel like once that's said, they're in. Maybe. But anyways, that was my reaction to Jujutsu Kaisen Season 3, Episode 5 or 6, give or take. I don't know. If you like my reaction, make sure to like and subscribe. If you guys want to know anything more, put a comment section down below. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.